Hi, Professor Araman. This is my fourth and last video blog. First of all, I just want to say that I really had fun making all these videos. These assignments really forced me to be creative, and they train my critical thinking skills from all the questions we were asked to answer. And I know that I am no film major, but I can truly say that I'm more familiar with the video editing process. Um, Also, I've never really had to speak in front of a camera like this. So this is also a really good opportunity to for me to practice my public speaking skills, maybe, possibly. Hopefully, this will come in use in the future. So, anyways, in this week's video blog, we were asked to talk about something that deeply interests you. So, this is kind of a long story. I'll try to make it short, but basically, when I first came to college, I had no idea what I wanted to study. Um, of course, Asian parents, they told me I should, the typical ones are medical, law, business, yada yada yada. So my mom told me that I should go into business just because she thinks I like it. Uh, at the moment, I didn't know what I wanted to study at all, so I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. So I registered for some pre-business classes, and surprisingly, I turned out to like every single one of my every single one of my business class so far at Chapman. Um, it could be just because it's Chapman, or maybe I'm just really interested in the concept of business. But um, like accounting, for example, I had no clue I would um, like the subject of accounting. However, the summer when I took financial accounting in Hawaii, Manoa, um, I actually really enjoyed it. It made me feel like the whole business world made sense to me. I would go to Walgreens, and when I'm checking out my items, in my head, I'm just thinking, oh, okay, inventory is going out, and the machine is debiting, or crediting. Things like that. Really, I don't know why, but it really interests me. Um, my other major is business administration and finance. Um, so finance really interests me as well. I really don't know why. I really like watching the stock market. Um, this could be because my parents prepared me really early. I started to learn about stock trading since eighth grade. So one day in Hawaii, I used to live in Hawaii, by the way. Um, my parents decided that they're gonna give me $5,000 and a stock trading account to let me start trading, let me start my own portfolio, basically. And I mean, at that time, I really didn't know if I wanted to do that. I had no interest in it. However, one of my recently discovered hobby is actually investing. And when I say investing, it's mostly about stock trading. Um, I might have to thank Professor Burnham for this. If you know him, uh, you should know that he is also obsessed with the stock market. I am as well. It's ridiculous the amount that I check my portfolio, Google Finance, stuff like that. I just enjoy reading the charts, looking for the trend, possibly predicting the prices for next tomorrow, or maybe the next hour. Um, this is also a really good way for me to be kept up with the world, because to understand stocks, to understand how the stock value of a company is going to go, I have to read a lot of news. I have to know what is going on with the market. I have to read a lot. I have to know what's going on, and I think that is just an advantage for me that comes with stock trading, because why not? I mean, what's the downside of being kept up with what's going on? You know. Um, so to relate this to technology application, um, it's actually really interesting that this everything really connects, because last semester I was taking financial systems class with Lynn Doty, Professor Lynn Doty, and she actually brought in a paper bond. So, which means it's an actual bond with coupons that you're supposed to rip off and mail it in and receive your interest payments, stuff like that. But it's really interesting to see that now that kind of technology is abolished, it's obsolete, and now everything we could do through internet, like stock trading. I could put in my order right now, and I could buy 100 shares of Google. Instead of before, I might have to call into a broker, or there's no way I could have done it myself. That's my point. So yesterday, I actually just attended a talk on campus, which was given by a speaker who was actually a former Chapman student. He is now in the field of electrical engineering. I think he works with computer chips, and of course, when we talk about computer chips, the first thing that came to mind was Moore's law, transistors, and every 18 months they should double, yada yada yada. That was the first thing that came to my mind, and surprisingly, he actually did talk about it. So I was really glad that I learned that in class. But anyway, relate back to my investing hobby. I'm really grateful for the opportunity given. Without this technology, there's no way an 8th grader would be able to start learning about stock trading at such a young age. So really, technology has helped me a lot, not just in my daily life, but also pursuing my hobby and passion. If you haven't tried stock trading, maybe you like it too. I don't know. This is just my personal hobby. It's an obsession. It's an addiction. However, I really do enjoy it. Maybe you will too. So last but not least, to wrap up this video, I just want to thank you, Professor Adaman, for this semester. Actually, this is the last video blog. I'm actually kind of sad that I won't be able to make this in the future, but again, I just want to say thank you so much for everything. I really learned a lot from your class. For examples, a lot of the technology is advancing so quickly today. A lot of the terms, a lot of the concepts, I have no idea how it works. For example, how a computer works. I had no idea how a computer worked until I took this class. Also, what is Web 2.0? What is Web 3.0? Things like that. I really appreciate. These are gonna stick with me for the rest of my life, because these are the stuff that I am in contact with every day. Words like cash, or I don't know. But I got my point across. Again, thank you very much for teaching me this semester. Hopefully, I will have more opportunities to be in your class. I really learned a lot. Thank you so much.